interesting two-person show here about two artists that I think are really teasing something out about the other artist's practice in a really interesting way. So you have a series of performance works by an artist, Maria Agureeva, and she's like done a series of performances about the kind of societal pressure as far as having a beautiful body, having a beautiful an appearance. Also a comment on the age of social media and digitalization, how easy it is as far as Instagram goes, just to put images of yourself through certain filters, you know, change the way you look for something that is supposedly a better version of you. But similar to the previous ones I was talking about, it's really hard to know the balance of exactly how much censor you should give us. I mean, always everyone says, oh no, the images you have on social media should be real, they should be truer. But so many people are still tempted just to put their images through that one extra filter, just to change them one extra way. So it's both being sympathetic of the pressures we all face, but also exploring when the idea that little tweaks of polishing your own image goes too far. So the artist has symbolised this by creating casts of our own body. Say that there's a cast of the artist's knee, and then to echo the polishing of your image that goes on social media, the casts are then actually polished. But then also echoing the idea that it's really hard to know when you have gone too far. The artist then polished them so far that the only thing you end up with is dust, basically. There is nothing else left. The original cast is simply gone. So the idea of trying to find when you've gone too far is a really hard thing, and trying to judge. It's really at the core of what the artist has done. And also the idea of the presentation of the female form, and trying to challenge the stereotypes of what is expected as far as the female form goes. And another artist I think that is challenging the stereotypes of what is expected of female forms is artist Lindsey Bull. And she is presented in some ways one of the stereotypes of how the female form goes as far as Western art goes, it's solitary female figures. Whereas, you know, in the classical representation of the female figure as far as nude goes, it is being kind of rightly theorised as a voyeuristic gaze. The viewer has this voyeuristic kind of power the way the female figure is being shown. But actually, what is going on in here, the female figures showing these images seem to be fighting back. Basically, there is either they seem to be figures that don't seem to be really interested in the viewer, or the images of female figures that are so disinterested in the figure that they seem to be bored, or they seem to be kind of pushing back, but they want any sort of engagement as far as the gaze goes. So it's images of female figures that are challenging the voyeuristic stereotype, and really pushing back on the gaze of the viewer, and pushing back about what is expected as far as representations of the female form. And it really echoes what I was saying, is that so there are kind of common themes with these two artists, but really by placing them side by side, we felt as if the one was teasing out something about the other. And it doesn't always have to be the most important part of what it is. It just enlivens the other artwork in a very interesting way. And as you can see also, it's another example of artists and artworks that have got quite a lot of nuances to it, quite a lot of elements to them. And again, please come and speak to Darren.